Hi guys, today I'm going to film a get rid of me. Sorry about the state of me. I just want to do a disclaimer before I start and say that I had a little bit of accident when I was plucking my eyebrows, so I've got a bit of a gap and I'm quite spotty. So that's what I'm going to try and fix today. I've just got out of the shower, hence why I've still got my towel wrapped around my head, and I'm going to try and film this one slightly differently because I was aware that the last one took ages and I still had to cut bits out. So hopefully you'll enjoy this one and I'll try not to ramble on too much. So all I've done is clean my face. So I'm going to put a little bit of moisturiser on. Now the one I'm using I wouldn't recommend. It's just because I've ran out of my face one, but I actually quite like it. It's probably not good for you, but it's the Soap and Glory Butter Yourself. I think it's like a body butter. It doesn't say you can't use it on your face, but it is quite fragrant, but I quite like that. And I've just been using this last couple of days because I ran out of my normal moisturiser. I usually flick between Nivea and I forgot, is it called New Spa? I think between them, depending on which one I fancy, how dry my skin is, how bad my skin is. But I really like this moisturiser. It's really thick, which I like, and it feels like it's actually moisturised, and it's also quite tacky, so I feel like it helps keep your makeup on for longer. For foundation, I have been using my MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof in NC25, and I'm just going to mix it with a little bit of 17 Wow, and it's the Tan Liquid Glow. So that is that done. All I've done is put some foundation on, and I also went underneath my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime in Light Boost, and then set everything with some Makeup Gallery smoothing powder and a powder brush. So now I'm going to move on to some bronzer. Also, I just want to say, when I get spots kind of like this, I tend to I try not to cover them up too much because I feel like it makes them stay there longer. So I've literally I haven't put extra concealer on or anything. I know a lot of people probably would because you'd want to hide it, but I'd rather it go quicker and be more visible now. So I've just left it as that for now. So for bronzer, it's the same one I used last time. I really like this Bronze and Sculpt by MUA. I actually really like the highlight as well. I use it quite often. But the bronzer, as you can tell, is a firm favourite. And I usually switch up what brush I use. A lot of the time I have been using a MAC stipple brush, but I feel like changing it up today. It hasn't applied as well as it used to with this brush the last couple of times. So what can I use? Let's see. So I might go in with, let's have a little look a minute. I might go in with this Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush. I usually use this for blush sometimes, but we'll see how it applies. So I'm just going to tap that in there and apply some of that. I usually do like the sucky in cheeks as well. And the same on the other side. And round my temples. And don't worry, I'm going to blend it out. I usually just apply quite a bit and then buff it out because I find that that gives the most natural result. I'm not going to keep myself looking like a weirdo. And a little bit down the sides of my nose. And under my chin. I always go under the chin with this. 1, to help blend everything down my neck, and 2, because it helps hide my double chin. So I'm going to use the same brush I used for my face powder just to buff that in a little bit, because obviously I don't look like I've got a dirty neck. So this is just going to, I haven't added any extra powder, but this will have a little bit of translucent powder still on it to help buff that out. And I'm going to do here first and really get that buffed out so it looks quite natural. I'm not holding the brush very professionally, am I? It's just what works for me. And I'm just going to blend these bits out as well. I should add, I'm not a professional or anything, but I did start out my channel about makeup because I love it, so I would like to get back into it a little bit. even though I don't have as many hauls now, I've got a little girl, but still. So that looks a lot more natural, as you can see. I don't know how well the lighting's going to show. I've been trying to fix the lighting so it looks good, but it's hard because I'm filming in natural lighting. So that is that. For highlights, I've been using this beautiful, just need to find it in a minute. Sorry about that, guys. As you can see, my camera went absolutely flying. As I was saying, I've been using this beautiful highlight by Dior. It was limited edition, so I hate doing this, but I have to show you. It's the Dior Nude Air Glowing Gardens in glowing pink. And I have to say, I got this as a Mother's Day present, actually. I did hint, obviously, that that was one of the things that I wanted. Where is my highlighting brush gone? I'm just going to go with this one, actually, which is just a small fan brush. It's not the one I usually use, but we'll go for it. And I've been using this the last couple of days, and I just fell back in love with it. It's a really strong highlight, though. So, you know, if you're not into crazy strong highlights, then you might not like this one. But I've been really into quite a strong highlight lately. I don't know whether it's because it's spring going into summer, but I've been really enjoying putting quite a bit of highlighter on. So I'm going to put a fair bit of this on tops of my cheekbones first of all, and I'm also going to put some down the centre of my nose. I've been really enjoying doing this. I don't usually do this. A little bit in the centre of the forehead and on the chin, but mostly on the highest points of my face, like so. Oh my god, I don't know how well you can see it in this camera light, but it is stunning. So that is that. For blush, I'm going to go in with the one I've been using as well a lot lately. It's by Illamasqua and it's called Lover, and it's just a really nice peachy matte colour, and the brush of choice that I have been using is a Sigma large angled contour F40. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on as well. I'm not going to go too cray because it takes away from my highlight, and my highlight is beautiful. Can I just say, these smell so good. All Illamasqua products smell amazing. I need to get some more really, but there's not a counter near me. Like the closest one to me is Cardiff, and I don't go there that often anymore. So that is that. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use some Tarte eyeshadows. I'm going to go with this peachy colour on the lid and then put in some nice browns, yeah, in the crease. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of the peachy colour on my eyelid. So that is what that looks like at the moment. It's quite an intense kind of colour, but I really like it. It brings out green or blue eyes. And then to go in the crease, I'm going to first start off with this colour here and then move on to the outer corner with this one here, using a no brand fluffy brush and then a slightly smaller no branded fluffy brush. So that's what the eyeshadows look like now. I'm going to go ahead and add some liquid eyeliner, and then I'll be back and we can do some mascara. So that is what it looks like with mascara and eyeliner on. So for eyeliner, I just used my trusty Beauty Miss Beauty from the Pound Shop. I really love this eyeliner. I feel like it lasts all day and it doesn't flake, so I've used that. For mascara, I used my trusty the Falsies Push Up Drama. I always use this one. I find it gives me quite good lashes. I've also put a little bit of Urban Decay is Corrupt underneath my lower lash line, and I just rubbed that into the lashes. For eyebrows, I just filled in my little gap I had using a Lancome eyebrow pencil. It's really old, as you can tell. It's just blonde. And then this, I think it's from Primark, I'm not sure, but this No Make brown brow gel, and it's just to stick my eyebrows down into place. So now moving on to lips, I am going to use, I haven't even thought about this, but we'll have a look. Let's do something that I haven't used in a long time, shall we? Sorry, my drawer is stuck. going to use the Primark, what colour is this? Brown lip liner, and I'm just gonna draw my lips in quickly like that. And where I look crazy right now, I do slightly overdraw my lips a little bit, just up here to make them look a little bit fuller. And to go in the middle, I'm going to use the Lime Crime lipstick in Babette, which used to be one of my old school favourites. It's kind of like a peachy nude, so I'm just going to fill my lips in with that and then blend it in with my finger. Okay, so that is what the finished look looks like. That's what the lips look like. And the rest of my face. I'm trying to get as best lighting as I can for you so you can actually see what the makeup looks like. I hope you've enjoyed this makeup look. See what I mean about that highlight? That is on fleek. And oh, let me know if you prefer this style video to the last one where I kind of just cut it here and there and just tell you what I've used rather than show you, because sometimes that takes ages and I feel like it must be really boring to watch. So please let me know what one you prefer. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Mwah.